Hey, welcome back. So today we're going to be working on this Unstyled A. Just to catch you up, this is a project that we picked up a couple weeks ago. We didn't really need it, but it was a good price and it was an Unstyled A, so we kind of decided to move forward with the purchase. And brought it home, and the carburetor was overflowing really badly, so I went ahead in one of the previous videos and I rebuilt the carburetor, found out that the float was just incorrectly set, and that was the problem there. And then I checked the magneto. The magneto has really good strong spark, so we're going to be throwing that stuff back on the tractor. Then we're going to drain the oil and do a little bit of carb tuning. Got a new gasket here. Push that out of the way. Okay, I'm actually going to leave this backside of the carburetor where the choke is. I'm going to leave that undone because when we turn the fuel on, I want to make sure that this isn't overflowing, and if it is overflowing, it'll just be dumping out here, and then it's a telltale sign that it's not fixed. So just leave that undone for the time being, and we should be able to start getting this going.
Did you take this oil breather off?
No, I haven't done that. My dad was just looking inside of that stack, that air intake stack, just to make sure that there weren't any bugs building nests inside there. And then we can probably check the air intake.
Take the air breather off.
I'll check the level here.
Comes off, the whole thing comes off.
Yeah, the whole thing comes down. Huh.
Yeah.
Well, there's not any oil in there.
No. Well, no. It's
know.
water. Huh.
Here, let me show the camera what we just did. So this is the whole oil bath air cleaner, and we took that off, and it's a little bit different than the other ones. It has like a baffle and a lock spring.
It actually looks homemade, that baffle.
No, I bet it's from Deere. But anyway, you can see down in here there wasn't any oil, so that's another thing to check. We'll go clean that out, and
I wonder if it holds. Well, yeah, we'll clean that out. But that doesn't come apart. It comes apart it doesn't split right here.
nope.
Huh. And they have welded holes.
Yeah, so it's leaked in the past.
Yeah.
Okay, we might need some help here from some Unstyled A experts. This is the oil bath air cleaner, and we've got the oil filled up to this line right here, because right here on this tag it says oil level, and it's pointing to this line. So we filled the oil up to about that line.
Yeah, here's the baffle. You have no clue what it does.
What its purpose is, or
Yeah. But when we got the tractor, it was sitting down
like that.
on the bottom, or resting down below, and so
And then we put this clip in on top. So that's how we're going to do it, because that's how it appears it was, but there was no oil.
We have
in
no
it.
clue what this does, or what, or if we've installed it properly.
I think it goes down a little farther.
There. Whoops. It's got to go up a little on the other side.
So maybe an Unstyled Model A expert can tell us here the correct orientation and the correct position and everything of that baffle and then this spring clip. Okay, we've been messing around up here trying to get no leaks around the sediment bowl and making sure that that combination valve isn't leaking. This is a new on-off valve right here, so this doesn't leak. But anyway, took a couple of minutes to make sure that we've got no leaks up there. Let's go and let's turn this on now And let's see. So you can see there's fuel flowing through that now. It's filling up the carburetor. Oh boy, I didn't tighten that up. But let's just give it a minute and let's see if gasoline starts pouring out of this. Oh, it does. Hold on a minute. Dang it. Gotta fix that. Why is that still leaking? I drained all of the fuel out of this float bowl. So now let's just remove the float. Find out why it's leaking. There we go. Don't let that spring fall. See? That should be fine. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to adjust the float on this so it is a little bit lower. Let's pull this float out, and I'm going to bend it down just a hair more. See if we can get that to shut off. There we go. Try not to drop stuff on the ground here. Okay, now we want it to shut off sooner, so we're going to bend this down. I don't know how much I did, maybe too much, but let's try it out. Okay. Okay, just like that. Float should be a lot lower now. Yeah, so that's off right there now. So there should be no reason that it doesn't work now. I'm going to see if this leaks again. Hopefully it doesn't. I set the float a lot lower. Okay, here comes fuel.
If it leaks, it's the needle valve.
Maybe it's working this time.
What?
Said maybe it's working this time.
Hopefully.
Let's see, is fuel in there? Oh yeah, fuel's in there. Okay, it's not leaking anymore.
Will it run out there first?
It ran out here. Oh, well, yeah, if it's leaking, if it's overflowing, it'll come out here.
Well.
So I'll shut it back off here, but the carburetor leak seems to be fixed.
Oh, what a relief. Okay. Oh, I thought I had a finger loose.
Draining the oil out of this. There's a lot of gas in that.
I think so. It's pretty light oil.
Oh yeah, it's filling that.
I'm gonna drain the filter as well. Good grief.
There's a lot of gas in that. Look how much. That's like 3.5 gallons of oil.
Which I don't think it takes that much.
Nope. And then you're going to take the filter out too.
Yeah.
Change that out too. Oh. Yeah, that's really thin.
Yeah.
That's a Wix 51-242.
Well, I expect it's the same filter.
As the Napas.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the old one?
Uh-huh. It's the old one. And put in the new one. Come on. Let's get it in there right.
Is that dripping in your face?
Oil. And I gotta somehow find the...
Because usually that rod stays in there, doesn't it?
Yeah, on the others.
On this old one. Is it not wanting to tighten?
Oh, there we go. Well, it's kind of bent. I think that that bolt, I didn't notice it, but now that I'm trying to get this in, it seems like it's bent. Because now it screws in, and then it doesn't.
Here, I'll get you your
My wrench.
wrench. I just walked out of the barn, and I doubt you will be able to see this, but up on the side of that mountain there, there's probably 150 elk.
Are they behind the fence?
Yeah, they're on the back side of that fence.
Oh, yeah.
Do you see all those elk? Look at that.
Up on top as well as further down.
Yeah, and over on the left-hand side of that.
Yeah. Wow, they got a bunch up there.
Wow. Okay. I'm going to fill this up. Well, that's clean.
Yeah.
It seems
that things were clean.
Yeah, the guy that put this back together did a pretty good job. So here's, while I'm filling this up, I'm going to talk to the people on the camera.
Okay.
While I'm filling this up, I'll tell you. So we bought this tractor from one of our friends that lives here in the valley. And he bought it from... You put the drain plug in?
Yes.
So anyway, so our friend, he bought it from a guy that was over in the Boise, Idaho area, I think, right on the border of Idaho and Oregon. And I think he said that this tractor came from Oregon. So that's where it kind of, or at least that's where it seems like it spent a lot of time, was in the Oregon area. So now here we are, pretty far away, but still in the Mountain West area. Okay. That is 11 quarts. Exactly.
Where are the lids to these?
Yeah, see, he's got like new felt, you know, on the bottom of that.
There's been some money spent.
On the restoration. It wasn't, well, anyway, so the guy said that he didn't do any mechanical restoration on it. It was just all cosmetic. But it seems like he did, you know, we got new gauges. As you saw, there was a carburetor kit put in it. I mean, he put new felt in the oil area, so it seems like he, you know, did an okay job. And so, anyway, well, it's got oil in it. We can try to start it now.
Okay.
unchoke it. Let's see, because it's not super cold.
Yeah, I didn't have it choked all the way,
Oh, okay.
but go ahead.
Is it coming up here? So we're going to tune the carb now. I started with each one of those open 1.5 turns. So now my dad is just adjusting the idle side until it sounds. How are you doing it, Dad?
Right now I'm leaning.
You're screwing it in. That's too much, so now we're going to back it out. Fuel right there. You can see a little bit of black smoke coming out. Yeah, so right now it's a little bit rich. I don't know if you can see on camera, but there's some puffs of black smoke coming out. So now you're going back in. Now he's tightening it back in. That sounds good. Yeah. So now he's doing the same thing with the load. So now he's going to full throttle, and he's going to screw that in and out and listen to the engine. a little bit of black smoke. Are you screwing it in or out now? So when you are messing with this, do you tighten it and loosen it in about 1/4 turn intervals, or how do you do it?
1/4, yeah, about 1/4. But fine tune it, and you gotta. This is very sensitive, so you only move it a knot, just a little knot, and then let it rattle, and then another knot. Once you get it within a certain area, then the fine tune, you gotta be just one knot.
Okay.
And I think.
So is this pretty good right here?
First, go all the way down to where it almost quits. Tighten it up where it almost quits. Then open it 1/4 of a turn. And then just fine adjust it. The same with on the high speed, you know. Now that's not too bad.
That's just one notch. And then you just listen. So did you just screw it in and it made it? So did you screw
it in?
And then it changed the note, and then you screwed it back out?
Screw it back and then put it where it seems to be the best.
Well, that's going to do it for today's video. Hopefully you found that somewhat interesting. We got some stuff done. We got the oil changed out. We got the carburetor put on. We got the magneto put on. We got the carburetor tuned with the new oil. And it's a little bit warmer today, so the warmer weather. That sound in the governor seems to have gone away. We still need to turn up the oil pressure a little bit. We got to figure out how to do that. Like I said, if you know how to do that, drop a comment down below. We're going to go read in the manual. I think we probably have to take that access cover off the crankcase and just reach down in and do it on the, just tighten up the oil pump itself. I think there's probably an adjustment there with like a spring over a valve or over an orifice. So probably get that oil pressure turned up a little bit, but all in all, pretty happy with how good that old A runs. It'll be really fun to take it out to parades, and we might even have to take it out plowing. We've got that little 2 bottom 14-inch all-over plow that I think that this A would do just fine pulling. So, hey, thanks so much guys for watching, and we'll see you next week with another video.